Hey, Michelle here from, let me try to hold this straight, Sensate Soul and the Soul Translator. So today I'm popping on this video to share just a little bit of some very cool things that I have been researching and pondering. I'm sitting here on the river. Ooh. Contemplating these things and wanted to pop in and share some food for thought. So if we don't know each other yet, as I said, whoops, let's not drop the phone. My name's Michelle and I work with empaths, intuitives, and creative entrepreneurs, and am really all about helping you become and be the most healthy, sensitive, and creative and entrepreneur and HSP that you possibly can be in your life and also in your livelihood. So today, this is a really big topic, but I want to introduce it here because you may not know about this, and I find it absolutely fascinating. So there are these, so there's a lot of research around this. It's been happening since the 70s. We may not know about it as much in mainstream. And I'm also wondering what is the further connections, further research one day around the connection between what I'm about to share and the heightened sensitivity of empaths and sensitives because of being able to register very strongly with heart energies. So you probably know already that a lot of research, if you're in the spiritual realms or in the healing realms, or just, doing your personal growth and exposing yourself to different ways of thinking and different metaphysical things, and also science behind emotions and compassion and empathy and all of those beautiful things. You probably have heard about the discovery that we have that the heart itself is a way more powerful simply on the electromagnetic scale generator than the energy of the brain. Sure, the brain energy can, as they say, give electricity to an entire portion of a city if it needed to, because it's extremely powerful. But the heart energy actually is, the brain kind of dwarfs the heart energy. And they're both equally powerful in many different ways, but they are powerful in different ways. And there's been this discovery that we have these neurites, or brain cells, basically a type of brain cell in the heart. There's over 40,000 of different types of them, and they are specifically about the heart communicating to the brain. The heart communicates to the brain way more, actually, than the brain communicates to the heart. Now, here's a really cool thing about this. Guess what these things are called? Okay, so how much do I love this? They are called sensory neurites. Yep. So your sensate soul is actually a very physical thing within your heart. So that's a whole nother video potentially. We can explore that one down the rabbit hole. But these sensory neurites, basically, in a really simple way to put it, they communicate the emotional energy, the charge of the heart. And we're not, this is, okay, so again, can't go too into detail with this, but let's keep it really basic, that they communicate the emotional energy of the heart to the brain in order to tell the brain what it needs in order to respond to events. So for instance, do you need more adrenaline because you have to protect yourself because something's going on? It's primarily the emotional energy that then is translated, is communicated, and then the brain responds. Okay, so we have this little brain in our heart, these very specialized neurites called sensory neurites that are expressing, that are sharing the things that we feel and the heart's intelligence to the brain. So it's kind of a chicken or the egg, right? So what I love about this is exploring this idea around, well, if that's true, and it is because it's been scientifically proven, then what about those extrasensory abilities that empaths and HSPs have, which has already been proven neurologically in the brain, that we have larger areas that respond quicker and more intensely to empathy. Our empathic centers in our brain are more lit up more often, larger, and are activated in a more sensitive kind of way. So, I wonder about then what would be the sensory neurites of an empath and sensitive. I'm just going to leave that right there. So what I also really love about this is being able to play with the idea, if you find it very challenging at being an empath and sensitive, to play with this idea that what you actually have is a quicker, more sensitive access to the heart's intelligence, to emotional intelligence, to what I like to call empathic intelligence. So, you know, there's the regular intelligence, there's the E for emotional intelligence, which is actually a real thing that is in psychology, came out of the positive psychology movement. And there's also, I don't know if it's an actual thing, but it's what I call empathic intelligence. So knowing this, okay, so let's say this. If this is true, it means that your capacity as an empath and sensitive to be loving, and also let's get more practical with this. The need for you to take care of your loving heart energy and to work with yourself to be in a receptive, open, and really focusing on joy and gratitude is so important. It kind of heightens the need for it, right? Because if you already have heightened sensitivity, and if you have, shall we say, more of a quick response and receptivity around this heart intelligence, these sensory neurons, it also means that you can access all of that for yourself and others, and need to take care of all of that around the heart energies of joy and gratitude and self-love, and opening your heart and letting it be, the sensory neurite center in a really healthy way. So I'm just going to leave that there for now, okay? So if you like this video, and also please do subscribe to my channel if you like what you've heard here. I'm going to be talking more about this because I so love that they are called sensory neurites. I mean, hello, come on now. And I have a book coming out this year, 2019. You can find it over at sensatesoul.com/AYOE book. You can join up there, get a free intro and month of the book, and then also you will get into my community list and be able to hear about different things that I only share in private emails, as well as different offers and things, and also to know when Sensate Soul is actually launching, because at this time it's still being built. Build it and they will come. All right, take great care. So much love, and explore, sense into, feel your beautiful heart's intelligence and your sensory neurites today. See what they want to tell you. Oh, here's a very simple 2 quick tips. Here's a very simple way to be able to access energetically. And yes, this has also been scientifically tested. This is not just some woo-woo thing. But to place your hand on your heart, both hands, one hand, it doesn't matter, just access that point energetically. Whoop. And breathing in and slowing down your breath so that you can tell your nervous system, which really ought to be called something else instead of a nervous system, right? Because we want to be more, we call it a peaceful system. But slowing down your breath so you have maybe a 5 or to 6 second inhale and exhale, because that tells your nervous system that you are safe and that all is well. And then to cultivate some feelings of empathy, gratitude, care, compassion, appreciation, to send more positive connection and energies to those sensory neurites and to your nervous system and to your heart. And then that goes to your brain. Natural antidepressant, right? Okay. And then also, if you would like to hear more about this, here's a little reference. There is a lot of great stuff that you can find on this at the HeartMathInstitute.com. And then also Greg Braden, he is a scientist, and he has a program on Gaia, Gaia, called Missing Links, and you will learn and hear more about this. All right, take super care. So much love. See you in the next video.